So I've made it. If you want to hear a story, you can drop me a line and put in a request. And one of the requests I had was Where the Wild Things Are. So I'll be reading Where the Wild Things Are by Maurice, Sandak. And yes, Ben, it has pictures for you, because I know you like them. So I'll show you the pictures of the monsters. And Max, the biggest monster of all. The night Max wore his wolf suit and made mischief of one kind. And another. His mother called him a wild thing, and Max said, I'll eat you up. So he was sent to bed without eating anything. That very night, in Max's room, a forest grew. And it grew. And grew until his ceiling hung with vines, and the walls became the world all around. And an ocean tumbled by with a private boat for Max, and he sailed off through the night and day. And in and out of weeks, and almost over a year, to where the wild things are. And when he came to the place where the wild things are, they roared their terrible roars, and they gnashed their terrible teeth. And they rolled their terrible eyes, and they showed their terrible claws. So Max said, Be still, and tamed them with a magic trick of staring into all their yellow eyes without blinking once. And they were frightened, and they called him the most wild of all. And they made him the king of all wild things. And now, cried Max, let the wild rumpus start. Had quite a time there. It looks like they even had more. Now stop, Max said, and he sent the wild things off to bed without their supper. And Max, the king of all wild beasts, was lonely, and he wanted to be where Sovereign loved him best of all. Then all around, from far away, across the world, he smelled good things to eat. So he gave up being king of where the wild things are. But the wild things cried, Oh, please don't go. We'll eat you up. We love you so. And Max said, No. The wild things roared their terrible roars, and they gnashed their terrible teeth, and they rolled their terrible eyes, and they showed their terrible claws. But Max stepped into his private boat and he waved goodbye. And he sailed back over a year, and in and out of weeks, and through a day. And into the night of his very own room, where he found his supper waiting for him. And it was still hot.